Yes, everybody. Russ and the West Ham Network. Hope you're safe and well. It's time for the Academy Show. A very good Monday evening or late afternoon to you. Hope you are all safe and well. Obviously, still reeling from the phenomenal 2-1 victory against the Red Devils at London Stadium. We spoke about that at lunchtime, and I spoke about why I'm confused. And then Hammers headlines went through some of the first teamers who were out on loan. Not a great outing for most of them. One or two, but not great. But it's the Academy Show. Anyone who's new to the channel, there's a lot of new subscribers, a lot of new subscribers. So thank you very much for joining. It's free to join if you'd like to be a subscriber, or maybe you want to become a channel member, which would be lovely too. Now, what we do every week on a Monday usually is we talk about the Academy, take some time out to talk specifically about the under-18s and the under-21s in terms of those out on loan, any Academy news that's happened, and indeed talk about the 18s and 21s played over the weekend. So, not a great result for the 18s, but not so great for the under 21s. But we'll talk about that as we get through. So let's get into it, and we'll start with the loan. So, as we do, the first team loans we covered in Hammers headlines. This is specifically for the guys in the academy, and a good showing. I think, from the academy boys out on loan. George Earthy has got some more minutes under his belt. He's a 59th minute substitute for Bristol City's 0-0 home draw against Leeds. That comes off the back of a small cameo performance last week. Obviously, he's been injured, so it's great for him to be back. Callum Marshall, he started and played the first 89 minutes in Huddersfield's 2-0 home win against Exeter City, following last week's goal and start. So great from Callum to get some minutes, almost 90 minutes under his belt. Michael Forbes back in the matchday squad for Bristol Rovers. He's been unlucky to miss out on that squad recently, but they've had a couple of injuries, and hopefully he can start staking a claim. He was an unused substitute as Bristol Rovers lost 1-0 away to Reading. PK, he came on in the 90th minute for Grant McCann's Doncaster Rovers as they won 2-1 away to Bradford City. Levi Lang, as we know, is Levi is currently sidelined with a knee injury. Spoke about that. I think it was Thursday or Friday's Hammers headlines. He's currently being assessed by West Ham club doctors. I hope that his injury isn't that bad that he has to be recalled. And if he is recalled, I won't be surprised if he goes out on loan in January as well. Gideon Kadoa scored his first goal for Wickham. Colton Cole was in attendance for that game, which was great for him. He was a late substitute in Wickham's home win at the weekend. Who else we've got? We've got Christian Heggie. He was an unused sub in the Motherwell's 3-0 home defeat to Celtic. As we know, Christian is very much the number 2. He's coming as number 2 at Motherwell. And could it potentially be a role he'll be taking up next year at West Ham, maybe? Who knows? Elsewhere, Mason Terry, currently on loan at AFC Hornchurch. He played the full 90 minutes in their 2-1 home win against Torquay United in the National League South. As you know, Mason is very much big. AFC are amateur, they're in the semi-professional leagues. And so he's very much still with the academy, and he'll be on the bench, for the under-21s usually, with Finn Herrick being first team goalkeeper for the under-21s, and then plays the evenings on the Saturdays and Tuesday evenings and stuff for AFC Hornchurch, but doing very well there. Let's talk about games over the weekend for the under 18s, put my teeth back in, and the under 21s. Let's start with the under 18s. We have a hat-trick hero, Alicia SOWUNMI. He was the hat-trick hero as West Ham recorded a second successive league win in a 4-1 victory over Reading. Obviously, they beat Spurs last week as well. Amika Adiele fired the young Hammers ahead early from the penalty spot before the hosts scrabbling to find their feet in the game. Before the academy forward took centre stage, including SOWUNMI. A well-placed finish in the first half stoppage time was followed up with two fantastic strikes in the second half to earn a deserved victory. And obviously the thrilling win against Spurs last weekend and then today shows signs of renewed confidence amongst the under-18s who... Lewis Goggin, the under-18s coach, handed under-18s debuts to 16-year-old Bulgarian youth international Martin Plezhiev and 15s defender Emmanuel Nuf from the substitutes bench. So fair play and congratulations, particularly to Emmanuel. Under 15s. That's mental. And also to Martin as well. They had another substitute, Madju Balogun, the guy we got from Man United rather. He shot the ball wide after being played in one-on-one as well. But if you go and see I think there's highlights of the game. The best for SOWUNMI was the third. 2 minutes from time. A through ball past the SOWUNMI in the box, who fronted up against a couple of defenders and then shifted the ball into his left foot and unleashed an unstoppable shot. It really was a great shot to complete a 4-1 victory. Next up for the under-18s, I believe he says, well, he's just waiting for his computer, is an away trip to Everton on Tuesday. At 11 o'clock. So we'll bring the update of that in the match report on probably Wednesday or something, or Tuesday evening, something like that. Let's talk about the under 21s. It wasn't such a great day for the under 21s. A last gasp goal deep into stoppage time condemned West Ham under 21s with disappointing 1-0 defeat to Wolverhampton, who made it themselves 3 wins in a row for them, 3 home wins in a row, and sealed all 3 shots with all 3 points with only their 1 shot on target. How's your luck? I mean, the under 21s began very well on the front foot, fluid, attacking play, nice and composed through the middle. There's a couple of chances they created. Shaw Moore set up Lewis Orford, who was captain, on the edge of the box. First effort on target. Good save by the Wolves goalkeeper. Wolves themselves, they pose their own threat, particularly from set pieces. One of their lads, I think it's Max Whittingham, narrowly missed the target after a very cleverly worked corner kick routine. I do love a well-worked corner kick routine. There's a lot of back and forth. Josh Ajala, Cam Schweier, they were unable to sort of... I think they're shooting boots on, in all honesty. Defensively, both teams are really, really strong. And it was 0-0 at half-time. And in the dying moments, West Ham had appeared to sort of weathered the pressure. Finn Herrick did a great save, collecting the ball across the goal from a sort of dangerous, sort of lofted free kick towards the end with 2 minutes left. However, in the 4th minute of stoppage time, Wolves did find the breakthrough in a pinpoint corner. Delivers to the back post, was met by their captain, Alfie Pond, who nodded in the ball past the back stick. And then substitute Caden Voice, great name, pounced, prodding home from close range to secure the last-minute victory. For a very frustrating game for West Ham, who basically controlled pretty much most of the game with no reward. All sizzle, no sausage. That's my you saying as I was listening to Strictly Come Dancing on Sunday. But hopefully they can put it behind them as they return to action on Tuesday against Cheltenham Town in their final EFL Trophy group match. So it'll be a good game there all round. And that's it, my friends. That is your academy update for the week. As I said, keep an eye on the channel. We'll try and give you the updates on the under 21 games against Cheltenham Town on Tuesday, and also the under 18s away to Everton Tuesday morning. But until next time, take care, stay safe, stay warm, stay humble. And it got dark, Curly. Anyway, much love. Come on, U18s.